Hey friends, thanks for joining me for this big pantry and food storage restock. I went to Sam's, Walmart, and Aldi. Let's jump right in. The bulk of my Sam's trip consisted of restocking our spice cabinet. I started with these 2 containers of minced garlic and water. They last over 2 years and are just over $4 a piece. Of course, fresh is the best, but this is great to have in the pantry. I also got parsley, cumin, 2 bottles of curry powder. It's hard to beat Sam's prices on bulk spices. I also picked up some Italian seasoning, ground black pepper, cinnamon, and paprika. We are in the process of looking for a dairy cow for our homestead. It is definitely painful to continue to buy butter and other dairy products at the prices that they're at right now. These 4-pound packs of butter are over $14 a piece. Thankfully, the cost of avocados have come down since we're at the end of summer. These 5-pack bags of avocados from Sam's are about $5. The egg rolls at Sam's are one of the few items that I will buy as far as processed, ready-to-eat food from the freezer. These pork egg rolls just help make our vegetable fried rice turn into a satisfying dinner rather than just a cheap and easy lunch. I picked up 3 2-packs of the natural creamy peanut butter. I also picked up 2 more containers of non-fat plain Greek yogurt. These linen shorts from the Gap were on clearance for $6 a pair, and my oldest daughter was just telling me she needed some more shorts, so I picked up 2 of those. I picked up 2 2-packs of Welch's grape jelly, 2 more bottles of lemon juice, and instead of buying croutons, we buy these Parmesan cheese crisps, and they last quite a while in the pantry. My total at Sam's Club was $211. I did pick up a few things at Walmart that were not on our restock list necessarily, but they're things that needed to be restocked in the fridge. So I got 2 of these large cream cheeses. We usually go through 3 to 4 a month. We always need more cheddar, so I picked up 4 more blocks of sharp cheddar, 10 blocks of cream cheese because my kids have been going through a lot of bagels lately, lentils, split peas, our favorite microwave popcorn, Worcestershire sauce. I did keep in mind as I shopped and as I made our list, and even just thinking about what we store in our pantry and in our food storage, what we eat most often and what will be easiest to make if certain items become harder to find. We always have chicken and either beef or venison in our freezer because my son works for a farmer. My boys and my husband hunt, and we have lots of chickens on our homestead. So the ingredients to our favorite meatloaf is definitely something that I always want to have in our pantry. 4 bottles of buffalo sauce, 6 cans of Italian-style breadcrumbs. Some of them are Italian-style panko breadcrumbs because there were only 3 of the regular Italian breadcrumbs left at Walmart. Because we have a ton of potatoes from our garden this year, one of our favorite potato soup recipes, which I will include in the description below, calls for some evaporated milk, which you can substitute for water and instant dry milk, cream of celery, and I usually add 1/2 pound of ground sausage. So I got some more cream of celery. I went ahead and replenished our canned corn, which we don't go through a whole lot of, so 10 or 12 cans is plenty. You will see some convenience items. As I've said before, there are certain items that we do choose to keep in our kitchen and in our pantry that we can easily make ourselves, but we are a busy family, and it's very helpful to have some convenience items on the shelf, even if I can make the same things myself. We make a lot of pizza from scratch, and so it's super helpful to have pepperoni, which is shelf stable until you open it. But we will freeze these because they have a date of December 2022. So we'll go ahead and stick these in the freezer. I have been out of nutmeg for a couple of months, and Walmart was the only place that I found it, and I got the only 2 that they had. I got 4 more large ketchups to restock the pantry, 4 10-pound bags of sugar, 4 more barbecue sauce. Cream of mushroom soup was hard to find, but I got 2 family-size cans. We don't go through this very often, but again, it's a convenience food that is nice to have on the shelf when you want to whip up a quick casserole. 4 boxes of ramen noodles. This will probably last my family almost a year. We have 6 boxes in the pantry that we've had in there for probably close to a year. But again, this is just a good, super cheap convenience item that I like to keep in the pantry. A couple of toiletry items, some toothpaste, Q-tips, shaving cream. This is my boy's favorite, just the Great Value Sensitive or Equate, and that was the only can they had left. Some hand cream for my youngest daughter, baby powder, 2 of the big bottles of Purex Free and Clear. I try to keep 6 or 7 months worth on our laundry room shelves, and so this is replenishing what we've used over the last couple of months, as well as OxyClean. We go through 1 of these about every 2 or 3 months, and so I like to keep 3 containers in the laundry room. We go through coconut milk for our favorite Thai and Indian recipes, so I replenished 6 cans of that. Walmart was out of their large Great Value mayonnaise, so we got 6 of the smaller containers. Now, onion soup mix is another one of the ingredients for our favorite meatloaf recipe. So anytime I replenish that, I go ahead and get 8 or 10 boxes. And the same goes for this Knorr red seasoning, pinto beans with Spanish rice and cornbread or just regular homemade bread is such a cheap meal that we will always have the ingredients for. But this red seasoning just kind of kicks it up a notch, really makes it taste like the Spanish rice at Mexican restaurants. There are 4 packets in each of these boxes, and the boxes are just over $1 each. A few more convenience items. These 100-count packs of straws are less than $2, and these 96-count muffin liners are $1. I could use oil or nonstick spray, but this makes cleanup a breeze, and I prefer it. I also picked up this 80-ounce bottle of honey for about $17. On to our Aldi items. I replenished 4 of our favorite Asian sauces. I believe I got all 4 teriyaki. 4 more bottles of soy sauce. Plain yellow mustard. Crushed tomatoes. We use this in a lot of recipes that call for crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes. It's really interchangeable. This marinara sauce was 89 cents a jar about 6 months ago, and I think it's up to about $1.50 or $1.40 something per jar now. I went ahead and got 10 of those. Graham crackers are a good versatile snack for my little kids. I'll put peanut butter in between them and pack them as a snack in their backpacks. And surprisingly, these are still just $1.25 a box. Now, we've talked about how much the price of chips has gone up. It is crazy. A regular size bag of chips at a place like Kroger or Walmart is upwards of $7. Now, I never buy name brand chips or anything like that, but we do like to keep tortilla chips and pretzels in the pantry, and these are still very reasonable. They were both well under $2 a bag, so I went ahead and got 4 bags of tortilla chips and 2 bags of pretzels. I'm going to be making some homemade Chex Mix in the next couple of days, which is also why I got those 3 boxes of Aldi brand rice Chex. I love catching Aldi's produce sales, particularly their fruit. They don't always have the best quality fresh vegetables. Sometimes they do, but sometimes they don't. Today, grapes were 95 cents a pound, which is a fantastic deal, and this bag of plums was about $2. Today is date night, and it's also a very busy day, so I'm not going to have time to make any homemade bread. I went ahead and picked up 2 loaves of wheat sandwich bread. These were just over $1 a loaf. And lastly, I like to keep this powdered Parmesan in the pantry simply because it's shelf stable It adds to our pizza, particularly if we are running very low on fresh mozzarella. So I've got these 8 that I can stick back in the cabinet, and then 4 more cans of the generic Rotel tomatoes with green chilies. My Walmart total was $3.64 and my Aldi total was $98. I thought it was pretty good to get out of Aldi for $98. A year ago, I could have filled an entire grocery cart for about $100 or $125, but times have certainly changed. The grand total for this pantry and food storage restock is $673. I only restock at this level about twice a year, so this is really a great price in my opinion. There were also quite a few things that I marked off my list and decided not to purchase as I was shopping. As grocery prices continue to rise to levels that we have never seen in my lifetime, I am trying to keep in mind and be very intentional with regards to things that we can make with the food that we've already got on hand and in our food storage. Things like tortillas, bread, pasta. I was going to purchase some more penny pasta while I was at Walmart, but I decided it's just not worth it. I can make homemade pasta, it's delicious, and I can do that instead of buying more. I would encourage you to think through your master dinner menu. What are things that you would always be able to make easily with the ingredients that you have or that are readily available to you in your area? Those are the things that you should be stocking up on, particularly before prices rise even higher than they are right now. I love keeping an updated list of our favorite, simplest breakfast and lunch ideas, as well as snacks that we can make from scratch at home. I hope this video was helpful and gave you some ideas and inspiration. Thanks for watching.